the first time today. It's Karine, Ewart, editor-in-chief of Chatelaine magazine. Hi, honey. And of course, we've got Leanne and Claire to join us because we've got a new segment we're going to be doing now on the Chatelaine editions of Cityline. It's called What's Inside, because there are so many topical articles in the magazine each month. We wanted to be able to get in there and chat about some of the stuff, some of them more controversial than others. In this month's Chatelaine magazine, there is a story about a woman who wanted to have a baby, could not have a baby, and her coworker has volunteered to have this baby for her.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's a story about surrogacy, and this woman, a young woman, actually had some health issues that her doctors were basically telling her, you will risk your life if you try to have a baby on your own. So her only option, quite frankly, was to have somebody else have her baby for her. But in Canada, it's not quite the same as the US, where you can go and hire somebody to be your surrogate. Here, you cannot pay to have somebody be your surrogate. So she was fortunate enough that a good friend and colleague of hers literally offered to have her baby for her.
So what does this mean in the workplace then? First of all, okay, where do I start? First of all, we're still talking about eggs, as we mentioned, right? Yeah, it's just a little different. It's not in a little toast.
It's not like, can I make you an egg sandwich? This is kind of different.
It's a little different. Yeah. So this is a big thing to volunteer. And I mean, there's got to be some legal ramifications in there when someone is having your baby on your behalf. How do they, is there a lot of legal red tape?
There's a lot of red tape. It's very gray as well. You know, there's a lot of things. When you're suffering from infertility, which I will fully admit I did, I went through fertility treatments, it is such a heart-wrenching experience. You know, I joke, and not really, but it's like breaking up with your boyfriend month after month after month and getting back together, because you get excited and then you get devastated. Then you get excited and then you get devastated. So going through that type of thing where you're told you cannot do this on your own, you will do anything at all to have a baby. So there's that side of it. Then of course there's the surrogate side, which is this woman literally said, I will give you my body for 9 months. She had 3 children of her own already. So just even that in and amongst itself, I don't know, could you guys do that? Could you offer up your body for 9 months and say, here you go, I'll have your baby?
I don't think I could do that, but I think I would want someone to do it for me.
Right?
Because when you say it that...
At least you're honest about it, right?
Seriously, I know my A-type personality, and I know how much I wanted kids, even though I went through postpartum depression, all of that stuff, and it's not that it's a cakewalk, it's not that it's easy, but knowing how determined I would be to have this child, it's either going to be adoption, is it going to be surrogacy? So you don't pay for it in Canada.
You can't pay someone to have your baby. You can pay for any medication they might need, you can pay the gas to go to the doctor's offices, you can pay for their maternity clothes, so you can help them out financially for any of the expenses they incur, but you can't actually pay somebody to have your baby.
So this is a real friend.
A real true friend, right?
This is a real true friend.
Actually, I have to be honest with you, it makes me question myself, because I feel like I'm a very giving person. I feel like I would do anything to help my sisters or my friends, but this is a big deal.
That's a big deal. It's not even like you asked me for a kidney, you asked me for a baby. That's a big deal. Claire, would you? Would you ask someone to do that for you? Would you do it yourself?
I think I would absolutely ask. And when my sister was going through troubles, I remember thinking, I'll do it for her if she wants me to. But that was before I'd had a kid. And now I have one. And I know how close you get, you know, during like all those nights when you're awake and the baby's swimming around and kicking you, and you're getting to know that baby inside you so well. And I think you have you're with each other for 9 straight months, right? I feel like that was really, really tight bonding time.
It really
and I think it would be
was.
so tough to just give birth, which of course then there's that.
Yeah.
And then hand the baby over at the same time, knowing how heartbreaking infertility is. It is the most extraordinary gift. It is organ donation. It's even more than organ donation, right?
It is.
You're
I
saving
know.
somebody's life in a sense. You're giving them a life.
Well, it is an incredible gift, and we want to keep the conversation going. It's a hot topic, so let's chat about it on Twitter. Tweet us your thoughts to @CitylineCA or @TracyCityline, and include the hashtag "You're having my baby." All right, and we'll chat about it online. Everyone in today's audience is going to go home with a copy of the April issue of Chatelaine magazine. Lots of great stuff in there. Let's go to break. More coming up. Stay with us.